Joe.
A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A manager confronts his pitching staff about an unacceptable team statistic. A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat. A player is informed that he is being sent back down to Double-A ball. Sometimes the road to the show can be a long and winding one. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity. An off-season check-in.
Number 23 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 23.
Steve Baez is up off the bench as he'll lead off the bottom of the 10th after a disastrous top of the inning. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Stepping in, Pat Adams, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 to the National center fielder.
Hey, one away.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
And this is fouled at the plate. Adams, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Cesar Cortez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Meanwhile now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
Hold on to it.
The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oliver Blanco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
No running. Cut ball.
And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Roberto Rodriguez claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
23 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Settling in now, Ryan Geronco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I would... You don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Now to the plate, Johnny Kirk. The winning run is at first base. Ball one to start the at-bat. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Martin Whipple, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. The 1-0. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this.
A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
Number 23 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 23.
Striding into the box, Jason Parrish. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Going back is the left fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Manuel Corona. Strike one to start the at-bat. Parrish stands at second with no outs. Fouled off.
Hey, strike him out. Touch up right here. Let's go.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Alexi Ortiz. He singled his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. One out and a runner on second base.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Kenny Gerard is on deck, and he loses him on a breaking ball. Now in the box, Kenny Gerard. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Line drive to center field.
Relay.
Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. So striding in, Eddie Feliz, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And he misses here with a palm ball, even at 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Orlando Mendoza is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Orioles.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this.
Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
23 enters from the bullpen to do the
now
pitching.
for Atlanta, number 23.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Francisco Morales. And that's in there for strike 1. Liner towards second. Oh, and he can't hang on. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Tim Golden.
Number 12.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And if you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Daniel McLean will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
McLean.
Got 1 down now. 1 down. Steal.
Runner goes. And this one's in the dirt. And a huge mistake as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Hey, come on now.
The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Raimo.
Here's the first pitch. Freddie Raimo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Beatty is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So digging in now, Fred Little, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and here comes the first baseman, Clyde Caney.
The first baseman, number 20.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go.
Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I tell you, as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
One there. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. All tied at 1-1. A very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A pitching coach offers support to a player coming off a bit of a rocky outing.
Number 42 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 42.
Striding in once again, Oliver Blanco. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Stepping in now, Ken Roseboro, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Blanco gets his lead at first, nobody out.
The count is 2-1.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
And no outs now.
Now a swing and a miss at a pitch that may have grazed him there. It's 2-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Ready with another 2-2.
Full count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Striding in, Clifford Hagan. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Last strike now for the Nats. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Cut it, cut it.
And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So now to the plate, Fernando Ramirez. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Atlanta Braves posted a 3-run first. Number 23 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 23.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Guillermo Enriquez.
Guillermo Enriquez.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, we got no outs.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Rogers over to his left.
I got it.
And that's the first out of the inning. Rich Macias will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 44.
Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Macias.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Omar Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Behind 0-2 now.
Balls up,
Popped up. Francis is there.
Got it.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Let's play ball. Full four. Take your base.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Stros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Reggie Flowers. Number 23 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 23.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Lerma. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Takes this the other way to right. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Hey, no one down here.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And this one bounds around against the wall.
No running, cut hold.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the Reds have done it. They walk off a winner. In a close close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
The final line.
He was one of the few.
This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A player's agent calls to touch base. This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves. A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A pitcher is issued a challenge by his coach. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity. A veteran gets a check-in call from the franchise trainer. A manager checks in with his ball club. player receives the check-in from one of his coaches. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. This pitching coach wants to see his guy be able to deliver the knockout punch. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A manager checks in with his ball club. A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat. The player is informed that he is being sent back down to Double-A ball. Sometimes the road to the show can be a long and winding one. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A minor league team pays respect to a major league veteran who's been sent down for now. A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches. manager confronts his pitching staff about an unacceptable team statistic. An unexpected summons. A AAA manager welcomes a new arrival from AA. A pitcher is encouraged to look past recent performance imperfections. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity. An MLB team trainer checks in with one of his star veterans. Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for another long season grind. A veteran player is approached about a possible role change. The player agrees. The team will look to move him into a new role going forward. Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season.
Afternoon baseball here. Johnny Dent, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod. Digging in, Mark Montañez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short, scooped up, and that's out number one. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, John Nunez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two. Into the box now, Ronald Tavares, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone!
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Will Hoyle is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 0-2 home. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Take your base. Out. You're out. 3. Out. That's ball 4. He's out. 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 He's out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Ball 4. You're out. 3. Out. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. 3. Out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy.